Our spoiled agents are coming in. Hi, guys. Hello, Quinn and Kenya. Hello, spoiled agents. Look, they're all coming in to see you guys today. We're so happy to have you guys with us. Welcome, welcome. Okay. I'm just setting us all up here. So we're going to be live on YouTube. We're going to be live on Zoom, of course, live on Facebook, and live on LinkedIn. We're going all out here. We're hitting all the hot stops here. Hello, everyone. Hello, Sonia. Hello, Sonia from Belleville, Nova Scotia. All right. Okay, we're just going to, of course, record the session. So if you guys are ready, I think we're going to get started. Our spoiled agents are filing in. We are recording this session for everyone, so you'll never miss it. We also have it's going to be on our new YouTube channel, so you'll never miss a webinar. Great reference to go back. And it's also going to be on the Bahamas page on spoiledagent.com. So you have so many avenues, and we're on Facebook too, so it's there too. So I think we're going to get started. And I hear Sonia said she's really looking forward to hearing what's new in the Bahamas. And so are we. We're so happy to have our friend Quinn back and Kenya. Thank you. Thank you guys for joining us all today. It's amazing to see your faces. And we know that you guys have been super generous, that there's one lucky spoiled agent that's going to win some swag right from the Bahamas. Welcome, guys. Thanks again for joining us. Look at this. They all love you. They're welcoming you back. If anyone has any questions throughout the presentation for Kenya or Quinn, please add them only to the Q&A box. Do not add them in the chat because we all know the chat, it moves up and it's hard for us to find them all, and we want to make sure we get to your questions. Our Facebook friends over here, because that's where my Facebook is. Facebook friends, if you have any questions, please add them into the comments. But also, Facebook friends, we want to know you're here so you can add your email in the comments as well. Zoom, we've got you covered because you registered, so we know that you're here for sure. All right, Mr. Quinn and Miss Kenya, did you guys want to share your screens? And we'll get going for sure. And again, we're going to meet you at the end at the Q&A box.
Absolutely, let's do it. Just want to make sure I'm all squared away and everyone can see my screen.
Looks good.
All right. Well, thank you again, Susan and the entire Spoiled Agent team. Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. We are so excited to have you joined us for a little virtual escape to the islands of the Bahamas. So, this is your insider scoop. We will be providing you with the kind of intel that turns a good travel itinerary into a memorable one, through some exclusive deals, travel advisor perks, and the must-do excursions that will keep your clients rebooking. So my name is Quinn Brown, your leisure sales representative with the Bahamas Tourist Office in Toronto, and I am, of course, joined by my colleague, District Sales Manager, Ms. Kenya Thames. We have lots of updates for you as we get ready for a busy fall and winter travel season. So, getting right into it, I know we have some Bahamas experts on the call, but we're going to start with the basics. So, the Bahamas, as you know, is an island nation spanning 100,000 square miles across the Atlantic Ocean. And from the graphic, you can see our close proximity off of the coast of Florida. But we really want to drive home that the Bahamas is made up of 700 islands, 2,000 keys, but there are 16 major inhabited island destinations for visitors to choose from. And from the graphic, you can also see in the central Bahamas, our nation's capital of Nassau and Paradise Island. And just some quick facts to get you prepared before you go. So, the official language in the Bahamas is English, but of course, the locals will put the spin on certain words with the local dialect. Currency used in the Bahamas is USD or Bahamian dollars, and they can be used interchangeably. And of course, the Bahamas is in the Eastern Standard Time Zone and boasting a subtropical climate with temperatures ranging from 20 to 30 degrees Celsius all year. And we know very important, we have some new airlift updates for you. So when looking at our nation's capital of Nassau and Paradise Island, the airport that everyone should be familiar with is the Sir Lyndon Pinling International Airport. It has an airport code of NAS. And when looking from the gateway of Toronto, Air Canada and WestJet offer year-round nonstop service. And for those who love boutique-style flying, we are extremely excited that Porter Airlines has now started new routes to Nassau, offering seasonal service perfect for those winter getaways, also from the Toronto Pearson Airport. Porter Airlines has also now flies seasonally from Hamilton, giving your clients west of the GTA a convenient option without the Toronto Pearson hustle and bustle. And Air Canada also offers non-stop flights from Montreal and from the Canadian capital of Ottawa. Air Canada and Porter Airlines now offers seasonal non-stop flights and even service in the East Coast. Air Canada also connects Atlantic Canada with some non-stop seasonal flights from Halifax to Nassau. And finally, WestJet brings the Bahamas to the West Coast with non-stop service from Calgary just in time for those winter escapes. Now, let's take a look at the gateway to Grand Bahama Island. So it's home to the Grand Bahama International Airport with the airport code of FPO. So whether your clients are flying commercial, charter, or arriving in style with a private aircraft, Grand Bahama is ready to welcome them. Two major cities offer year-round service with nonstop flights to Grand Bahama thanks to Sunwing flying from Toronto and Montreal. So let's venture to the Out Islands, known for their untouched beauty. These hidden gems are very accessible from Canada. Air Canada offers nonstop service from Toronto to Georgetown, which is the major settlement in the Exuma Keys in Great Exuma, known for those beautiful turquoise waters, and from Montreal to the rural island of San Salvador through a Club Med Columbus Isle package operated by Air Canada. This is a chartered flight, and it's perfect for those clients head into the island's all-inclusive resort of Club Med Columbus Isle, looking to explore its scuba diving and historical sites. So now that we have the overview squared away, we're going to look at some of our island experiences first on Nassau and Paradise Island. And we have a brand new excursion called Clear Boat Bahamas. So imagine you're gliding across the crystal clear waters with nothing but glass underneath your feet, giving you an uninterrupted view of the coral reefs, the marine life, and the vibrant turquoise waters that we're famous for. This experience is the country's first completely transparent boat tour. The excursion lasts an hour and 45 minutes with multiple tours daily, making it easy to build into your island itinerary, whether you're staying in Nassau for a little weekend escape or you have a longer getaway. It's family friendly and suitable for all ages, and children under the age of 2 ride free, which is a fantastic perk for those traveling families. And it's not just about sightseeing. So this experience includes a guided snorkeling stop. And for the adults in the group, a local beer tasting that brings the refreshing taste of Bahamian flavor on board. So very important, Clear Boat Bahamas offers group discounts. So you can book for 5 guests and get the sixth guest ride free. And beyond that, it is a 50% discount off for each additional guest, making it a perfect fit for small groups, families, and incentive travel planners. So to give you an inside look of the Clear Boat Bahamas experience, we have for you a short video. Some beautiful imagery there for sure. So now, after soaking up the sea and sampling some Bahamian brews on the Clear Boat tour, it's time to bring the guests inland for some taste and tradition through the heart of Nassau, its vibrant downtown core. The true Bahamian food tour experience begins at the iconic John Watling's Distillery on Delancey Street, where you can get the scent of some aged rum that sets the perfect tone for some unforgettable Bahamian flavor. Guests can experience and dive into a hands on cooking class led by local chefs who bring generations of culinary knowledge. They'll prepare a three-course island feast, and this includes, your conch fritters, your guava duff, and other traditional Bahamian favorites. And so you're learning not just how it's made, but the stories behind each dish. And then you can hit the streets for a cultural walking tour guided by locals in Nassau who provide the insight on the city's rich history, art, and architecture with plenty of tasting stops along the way. So this is perfect for guests who want to engage with the island beyond the beach. And for travel advisors, the cherry on top is that you'll enjoy a 15% discount on all activities and of course, to give you an idea of the experience of the true Bahamian food tour, we have another video for you.
My name is Alana Rogers, and I'm the founder of True Bahamian Food Tours. We established True Bahamian Food Tours in late 2012 with the mission of connecting visitors of the Bahamas with authentic local food items, the stories behind these foods, and the entrepreneurs that prepare and preserve these Bahamian traditions. It's an opportunity to eat, drink, and discover what we're convinced is our island's most unexplored cultural gem, our cuisine. You'll visit a boutique chocolatier, run by an award-winning pastry chef, a local tea and spice merchant, a downtown, down-home Bahamian lunch eatery run by 3 generations of Bahamian women. In addition to tasting a variety of local delicious food items, you'll also receive a hearty dose of architecture, culture, and history. And we don't just eat these foods. We also learn about the fascinating stories behind the foods themselves and the restaurants and dining establishments that really form the heart and soul of this downtown community. Best of all, we're doing all of this on foot, walking and exploring the historic city of downtown Nassau using all of our senses. Our Bites of Nassau food tours are suitable for all fitness levels and age groups. We recommend you book your food tour at the beginning of your vacation so you can be well informed and know all the best places to eat throughout your stay. We'll help you to eat, drink, and discover the true Bahamas, one delicious bite at a time. We're looking forward to hosting you soon on our Bites of Nassau food tasting and cultural walking tour. Just remember, bring your appetites.
Now it's lunchtime, so these videos are not helping me out at all. So continuing with our culinary theme, we're going to look at our Grey Cliff Boutique Hotel. And so this stay is just as delicious and diverse in its offerings. It's nestled in a grand colonial mansion surrounded by tropical gardens and 2 sparkling pools, giving you this elegance. So for the foodies, Grey Cliff is a paradise. It has a 5-star restaurant offering Caribbean influenced fine dining. And you compare this with access to the third largest wine cellar on earth. I know that's surprising. It's actually in the Bahamas with over 275,000 wine bottles. So if your guests like wine, they'll love the Bahama Barrels experience. It's a working winery on the property that invites them into the art of wine blending. So it's educational, interactive, and a little bit unexpected for this boutique hotel in Nassau. So there's also the Grey Cliff Chocolatier, where guests can experience a hands-on chocolate making workshop that turn cocoa beans into chocolate creations, which are perfect souvenirs to take home. So, and for our travel advisors, you'll earn commissions on bookings, making the Grey Cliff experience a worthwhile addition to any itinerary. And of course, we have another video of you giving you the diverse offerings of Grey Cliff.
Tourism today, Bahamas tourism today.
Experience a one-of-a-kind fine dining experience at one of the most regal and historical properties in the Bahamas, Grey Cliff.
Grey Cliff was built about 1740, and actually this is our 50th year as Grey Cliff Hotel and Restaurant. So we are also celebrating, part of all good Bahamian history. So the Duke and Duchess of Windsor stayed here before they moved into Government House, and our hotel rooms all have names from Bahamian history: Woodes Rogers, Dunmore, Bailu, Windsor. So the restaurant been here since 1973 when we first started, and it's grown a bit. We've expanded our dining options, and then in addition to having either regular lunch or dinner, we also offer some nice activities, be it afternoon tea, or you can have a wine luncheon, considering we have the third largest wine cellar in the world. We do wine and cheese tastings, we do cooking classes, we can do a wine paired dinner, tasting menus. So it's a lot of different activities, not just coming to dine. We have a private dining room in the wine cellar, which can seat up to 18 guests. So it's very exclusive, and it's booked out almost every night. It's an extremely popular option. We've done proposals for 2 down there to, dinners for 18.
For more information about dining on this historical property, visit greycliff.com. I'm Joshua Robbins, and this is Tourism Today.
So now located just a short ride from downtown Nassau in an area called Coal Harbor, which is where you can find the Stewart's Cove Dive Bahamas. It's a world-renowned dive facility that provides numerous aquatic activities. So whether you're a first-time snorkeler or a seasoned dive instructor, this center offers an unforgettable experience for many comfort levels. There's your traditional scuba diving with a tank and you're wearing a wetsuit, snorkeling with mask and fins, and also snuba, which is a hybrid cross between snorkeling and scuba diving. So you can think of it as the underwater adventure for people who want to go a little bit deeper than snorkeling, but aren't quite ready for that full scuba certification. So you breathe through a simple regulator and your air supply is safely secured on the water's surface. And when looking at the operation of Stewart's Cove, they have a fleet of 7 dive vessels, each designed for specialized excursions like reef, wreck, wall, and even shark diving. So Stewart's Cove also offers private charters available for those customized underwater adventures and for travel advisors. The good news is that you'll enjoy a 40% discount on all activities. So you've heard the highlights. Let's take a glimpse at what the underwater world is like at Stewart's Cove Dive, Bahamas. Beautiful imagery there from the underwater world. I always say that even as local Bahamians, we still don't know the true beauty we have underwater. So definitely take that chance and explore the underwater beauty in the Bahamas. So traveling now to the central Bahamas, we're going to look at the Exuma Keys. And the Exumas are a chain of 365 islands. Of course, in the central Bahamas, we like to say that there is one for every day of the year, and they're known for their gorgeous turquoise waters and close proximity between islands, which allows for what we call island hopping. And for the map graphic, you can see that the main settlement there is Georgetown, where you would fly into from Toronto, or Nassau, there with the airport icon. So let's talk about how your clients can venture through a multi-island experience in the Exumas all in one day with the Bahamas Power Boat Adventures leaving from Nassau. So it's not just a tour, but a full-blown Exuma experience. You're going to see stingrays gliding through those clear waters, iguanas sunbathing on Leaf Key, nurse sharks on Compass Key, snorkeling through Thunderball Grotto, which is a cave system that was filmed in some of the James Bond movies, and of course, those famous swimming pigs on Big Major Key. So after all of that, it's time to refuel and guests enjoy a delicious buffet lunch where you can sip on some tropical cocktails from the open bar and even get a front row seat to a conch salad demonstration that is authentically Bahamian. So the best part is it's all hassle-free. Hotel pickup and drop-off are included so your clients can focus on making memories. And as a travel advisor, you'll get a 25% discount on all activities so you can experience it yourself. Plus, the Powerboat Adventures offers direct booking sales commission, making this not just a dream trip for your clients, but also a smart business move as well. So let's take a look and bring this adventure to life with some scenes from the Bahamas Powerboat Adventures. Now, if that video doesn't get you ready to go to the Exumas, I don't know what will. So, after the adrenaline rush of the Bahamas Powerboat Adventures, let's slow things down with the Chat and Chill Beach Bar, located on Stalking Island, which is just a short boat ride or water taxi ride from Georgetown, Great Exuma. Chat and Chill is a laid back slice of paradise, famous for its easy-going island vibe. So your clients will love the fresh conch salad, grilled barbecue, seafood, colorful tropical drinks. And if you're feeling a little bit adventurous, then they can feed the wild stingrays right on the beach. No tour guide needed, just nature doing its thing there. Now, if they happen to be there on a Sunday, they're in for a treat. From noon to 7 p.m., Chat and Chill hosts its legendary Sunday pig roast, complete with live music, flowing drinks, and a vibrant mix of locals and travelers. And it's not just a beach bar. For couples looking to say I do or renew their vows, Chat and Chill is a popular spot for romance offerings. So let's take a moment to experience it for ourselves. Here's a glimpse of the chill vibe of the Chat and Chill Beach Bar.
Imagine a venue where time slows down and worry drifts away with a gentle island breeze. Welcome to Chat and Chill, an events haven nestled in the heart of the Bahamas. Discover a hidden gem with panoramic views of Exuma blue waters and a breathtaking open-air sanctuary on Stocking Island. For over 25 years, we've perfected the art of chill, we've cherished your memories and echoed your laughter. And now, the best is yet to come. So join us in paradise to chill and kick back. No shoes, just relax. Here's to creating unforgettable memories with the magic of an authentic Out Island experience. Book now and let the beauty of the Bahamas set the stage with Chat and Chill events.
All right, at this time, I am going to yield to my colleague, Kenya Dames, who are going to take you guys through the beautiful Grand Bahama Island.
All right. Thank you so much, Quinn. Hi guys. We're just gonna jump right over onto the beautiful Grand Bahama Island, which also happens to be where Quinn and I call home. Okay, so Grand Bahama is truly an eco-adventurous paradise. So if bird watching, kayaking, ATVing through just the bushes sounds appealing to you, Grand Bahama is absolutely the island for you. So we're going to start with Grand Bahama Nature Tours. With over 20 years of experience, Grand Bahama Nature Tours has been offering guided nature-based adventures from kayaking, biking, jeep safaris, bird watching, ATV tours, and more. They are your go-to for an eco-adventure. And we have a video right now just to show you exactly what you can expect.
On Grand Bahama Island, we have 3 parks. There's the Rand Nature Center, Peterson Key, and then the most popular park, which is Lucayan National Park. The park is unique because within 40 acres, there's all of these various aspects of nature. There's underwater caves, there's Gold Rock Creek, and Gold Rock Beach. Gold Rock Beach is one of the most visited beaches on the island. Features some of the tallest sand dunes on the island, and at low tide, a very wide area of sand. I recommend going at low tide so that they can see the true expanse of it. We have all of the different types of mangroves that you would see on the island. The caves, which are very popular. In fact, Ben's Cave leads into one of the longest charted cave systems in the world at just over 6 miles. Ben's Cave connects to Gold Rock Creek through numerous tunnels. Another cave at Lucayan National Park is the Burial Mound Cave. This cave is important because it is a site where remains of Lucayan Indians were discovered. And it is generally believed that the Lucayans buried the remains of important persons in their community in caves because they saw them as entrance to heaven. The Bahamas National Trust take pride in leading conservation efforts in the country. And I think it's important that guests visit the national parks because they get a true sense of what nature is all about. And we look at these areas as educational as well as recreational. And it gives them a better appreciation of the history of the Bahamas.
Okay, so that just gives you a little taste of what you can expect from the nature tours in Grand Bahama Island. Is there still an echo? I know that there was an echo earlier.
You're good.
It's all good now?
You're
Okay,
all good.
awesome. Thanks. Fun fact, when I was in school at the nature parks is where I first learned that gum actually came from a tree. And so if you happen to do one of the tours, you'll learn about the gum trees and how back in the day people would just pick it and eat it. I always thought that was such a fun fact. And if you're booking, you can also get 15% off on all tours through Grand Bahama Nature Tours. Next, we're going to take it down to West End Ecology Tours, where you can get a one-of-a-kind experience with swimming with the stingrays. So Captain Keith Cooper operates his West End Ecology Tours, and not only is it educational, but you get to get up close and personal with stingrays, which happen to be such a misunderstood marine life. So it's located in West End in Sandy Key, and it's just a short boat ride to enjoy all that these beautiful creatures have to offer. Travel advisors also get a 20% off discount, and you get to see for yourself why you should consider this for you or your clients.
A lot of people have a natural fear of stingrays. They think that these animals are going to attack them for no reason. And a lot of times the word sting and the word stingray is what brings the fear into most humans. These animals are really not dangerous at all. Most of them are pretty gentle. Over the years, I have done a lot of research. I had to take about 4 years of my life to just basically sleep with the rays, go out there and just swim around with them and see how they would respond to me as a human being. Over the last 8 years, I've now been working the tour company aspect of it, taking visitors out from all over the world who are coming to Grand Bahama for vacation and letting them see firsthand what these beautiful animals are all about. It's approximately a 25-minute boat ride from West End out to Sandy Key, where the stingrays basically live. In my opinion, it's a sanctuary because these animals are there all day, every day. Once we get out to the island, we'll go right up to the beach, we'll anchor there, and then I'll give a briefing. They're gonna do 3 things. They're going to touch the stingray, they're going to feed the stingray, and then we're going to put on our snorkel gear and actually swim in the water with them. I'm not the first person to ever go out there and actually feed the stingrays, but I am the first person to really create an educational ecology program that is truly off the beaten path and a once-in-a-lifetime experience.
Based off of what you've just seen, who would like to have this one-of-a-kind experience with the stingrays? And please feel free to just respond in the chats. Yeah, Stephanie says her. That's awesome. Renee says her too. I love the enthusiasm and I love the excitement. It's honestly so cool. And so we just want to quickly highlight another event that happens yearly on Grand Bahama Island, and this is for all the foodies. And so this year is actually the celebration of the fourth annual Grand Bahama Restaurant Festival. And so visitors and locals alike get to enjoy specially curated prefix menus from participating restaurants. And it actually coincides with lobster season, which is personally one of my favorite times of year. And so this is something to keep in mind. Even if you have some of your clients down on the destination now, you can encourage them to check it out because there's still a few more days of it running. And so now we're going to head over to the beautiful San Salvador Island. So growing up in school, they always taught us that in 1492, Columbus lost his shoe. And so the reason why we were taught that is because this is actually such an historic site. So San Salvador was where Columbus first made landfall in the New World. And as you go throughout the island, you get to see a little bit of just how that history still reigns through today by monuments and other historic plaques that really tell that story. Another fun fact of San Salvador is actually an underwater mountain. And I always thought that that was so cool. So it's a haven for divers and boaters alike, but it's also a kite surfing hub. And so when you go to San Salvador, you have the opportunity to get premier kite boarding experience. And so there is a school that teaches you how to kite surf that's led by Mr. Jonathan Knowles. And it's from beginners to advanced. I personally have never kite surfed, but I look forward to doing it soon. It is a very cool experience. And as you can see, the waters in San Salvador are just so clear and so blue and just absolutely beautiful. And so during peak season, which is November to April, you get to really dive in and kind of surf into this experience. And so travel advisors will get 15% off of this activity on the island of San Salvador. How cool is that? Who thinks that they would want to take the plunge and try out kite surfing? You can respond in the chat or by some type of emoji as well. Charlene is like, absolutely, I'm right behind you. Alana said I'd watch. Thank you so much for the responses. And so as we continue, we really just want to take the time to highlight the people to people program. This is personally one of my favorite programs as it offers visitors the opportunity to really immerse themselves into Bahamian culture. So we're actually celebrating its 50th anniversary this year. And it's really tailored towards you or your client's interests. And so if their interest is in history or farming, agriculture, music, food, we will pair them up with a local for free to get a personal one-on-one experience where they can truly just learn more about whatever it is that interests them where the Bahamas is concerned. And we've heard so many great stories from visitors becoming like family to some of our people and people ambassadors. And we do have ambassadors all across our major islands, our 16 major islands in the Bahamas. And they have a time and they get some really great experiences from picking fresh vegetation to creating a meal together. It's truly a one of a kind experience. And we think that it's something that you and your clients can absolutely enjoy and become an honorary Bahamian.
I think what people are looking for more so now in a travel experience is to actually share in the country that they're visiting. Whenever you invite people into your home, it says a lot. We as a people, we do it regularly. It's usual for us.
Well, the People to People program is intended to put locals together with visitors. You're meeting somebody face to face. You include the visitor in your life, in the things you would normally do.
What it allows them to do is to really be able to share and get a better perspective of what it's like.
Food, that's always the main part of any Bahamian get together.
I say Bahamians love any excuse for a party.
I think that relationships are built, even in that short space of time, you build a relationship with the people that you get to meet and speak with. I think eating with someone is always, always very, very powerful.
If we did not have the People to People program, I shudder to think of the number of tourists who would come here and get perhaps a shallow experience.
I see Alana said that she loves the program. We love it too. And we hope that more and more people get exposed to it and really just get to have that authentic Bahamian experience. And so, as we continue, and as we've given you a little bit more of background information on additional activities that you and your clients can experience on the destination, we just want to give you a little bit more information on how you can truly make the Bahamas one of your best selling destinations. And so the Bahamas Specialist Program really gives you the tools, training, and incentives to make it happen. It's flexible and mobile friendly training, so you can complete short modules anytime, anywhere at your own pace. It covers the unique islands, the activities, the attractions, and the hospitality of the Bahamas. It also includes niche market specializations where you can focus on weddings, group diving, all of those fun things. It also has exclusive marketing resources. So you can access our professional Bahamas branded materials from stunning images to videos, fact sheets, postcards, and real time directories. You can also use these tools to promote and sell with confidence. The Bahamas Specialist Program also allows you access to exclusive networking and VIP events. So you would get invitations to events and webinars that we're hosting. You get to connect with tourism officials, our partners, and fellow travel pros. And it also gives you that firsthand experience because by completing the Bahamas Specialist Program and uploading your bookings, you get to pre qualify for fam trips and gain insider knowledge. The rewards and recognition that you'll also receive is that you get to get 3 CEUs, and we're also certifying Canadians as well. And so all you have to do is really just go through the program, submit your bookings to qualify for our prizes throughout the year. And also, put your name in for those spam trips to get that on destination experience. It's super easy to enroll. And so all you need to do is go to bahamasagents.com and you can start your training today to truly unlock all the benefits of becoming a Bahamas specialist. And so thank you so much for tuning in today. Quinn and I were so happy to just share our love for our home with you. And we hope that you love the Bahamas and your clients love the Bahamas just as much. We're just going to take a moment now to just look at all of the questions that you have.
Amazing. You guys did great. What a fabulous update. You have everyone's attention here. I can tell you that for sure. The comments all over Facebook are great in the chat. But you know, Kenya and Quinn, there's a burning question I have, right? I would like to know who is a Bahamas specialist? So on Zoom, I've just launched a poll. On Facebook, please, in the chat, please tell us if you are a Bahamas specialist. All right, people are answering in Zoom. I'm going to let a few more people answer before I end the poll. And I'm going to share the stats. Okay, I think a lot of people, oh, a couple more coming in. All right. Okay, Debbie is on Facebook. Joanne, are you a specialist? Cal, are you a specialist? I'm going to end the poll and I'm going to share the results with Quinn and Kenya. So we have some people who are and some are not, but definitely there's a lot who want to be and they're going to be after this webinar. How's that? Okay, Michelle on Facebook. No, but I'm going to be real soon, which is amazing. And I can just tell you also, as you guys were chatting, a lot of people are saying that they already are part of this before we even launched this, and how they love to just applied for the program. Christine and Atlanta loved the program. So there you go. Just to name a few, there's a lot of great comments. Penny, thank you. Oh, Jonathan on Facebook, I think he's traveling right now in the UK, and he said soon he's going to join as well. Okay, so let's go through a couple of the questions. Another comment from Celine, our friend in Montreal. She said, a dream presentation. Wow. Well done. Okay, guys, so Donna is asking on Zoom, are any adult only tours available for the clear boat? Oh, Quinn's muted. You're on mute, Quinn.
Sorry, thanks, Susan. So in terms of adult only for the clear boat, it is a new experience. So that is something maybe we can liaise with their team to set up something special for you guys. But right now, no completely adult only offerings. But we can work with you. So we'll be happy to facilitate that conversation for sure. Thank you for the
Fantastic.
question.
Galen's asking, is there a company that you would recommend to supply transfers for guests to different golf courses?
That's a good question. In terms of transport in Nassau, which has a variety of our golf courses, nothing specifically for the courses, but a transfer company that we like to use is Leisure Travel Tours, and we can definitely put a link for that in the chat and follow on the following e-blast as well too. They're very reputable, as well as Majestic Tours. Those are two highly reputable transfer companies in Nassau. If you're looking in Freeport on Grand Bahama Island, another transfer company is called Forbes Charter Service. So that is a very reputable one on Grand Bahama Island as well. So thank you for that question as well.
Well, and Donna just said, thank you so much, Quinn. We're going to keep checking to see if one comes up in the future. A lot of her clients like the adult only tours. Fair enough. All right. Adelia's on Zoom said, can you visit the winery if not staying at Grey Cliff? Great question.
Absolutely, absolutely. They would love to have you facilitate you. And if you remember from the video, there's actually a private room there that you can actually experience in the wine cellar. So that's a really nice experience. And it's something that you won't expect going to the Bahamas. So it's a nice surprise, a nice offering. So absolutely. And we have a great relationship with the marketing director at Grey Cliff. So please, we would love to connect you guys.
Sounds like something I'd love to visit. My goodness, it's like the one in three, right, on this earth, which is fantastic. Okay, Sonia says, when you're done, do you mind going back to the chat and chill slide? We all want to get there. All right, so just while you're doing that, um, Zon asked on Zoom, what is the best thing to do in Freeport since it's a small island?
There is so much to do. There's so much to do on the island of Freeport. So it just really depends on what your interests are. So there's so many opportunities to go paddle boarding, kayaking, um, just hanging out by the beach. So if you want to just hang out by the beach, there are obviously the hotels, but then you can hang out by Pirates Cove or Paradise Cove. So Pirates Cove is near Tano Beach, and Paradise Cove is more towards the west end of the island. And it's so beautiful. Sometimes even when snorkeling, depending on how high or how low the tides are, you can see like little buried treasure, we like to call it, which is actually remnants from a shipwreck back in the day. People find stuff down there all the time. They have so much history, and the water is so clear and so beautiful. They also have like the glass bottom kayaks. So as you're kayaking through the waters, you can see turtles and fish and everything else, which is really nice. If you're looking for more of an adventure outside of, say, like ocean kayaking, you can kayak the mangroves. You can go and look at all the historic sites. You can go diving in the blue holes if you're risky, you want to take a jump. But honestly, it's really an eco adventurous paradise. You can also there are bike tours that you can take where you can ride like little electric bikes with tours throughout the islands if you or pedal if you choose to and have and gain a little bit more of like exercise and history, kind of burn off all the conch salad that you'd be eating and the conch fritters that you're eating on the destination. And so it really just depends. If you have a specific question or interest, you can always send Quinn or I um, an email, and we'd be happy to send you a list of recommendations.
Okay, amazing. I think everyone wants to go to the Chat and Chill Beach Bar. I don't know about you, but it's calling my name. Okay, so we're just is there a link for that? I know it didn't show up in the chat, but I can repost it if you want to send it to me, one of you guys. I don't mind, just in the chat. Okay, just while we're doing that, if that's okay, I'm gonna ask, Delia's asking, how do we get information about golfing on the different islands and if there's any resorts that offer golfing?
Absolutely great question. So, the primary resource for golfing in the Bahamas, so we actually have a golfing landing page on Bahamas.com. So, you can easily just go over to Bahamas.com, and we'll also try and shoot that in the chat as well and take a look at our golfing page. And they are itemized by island. So, you can have a look at the different golf offerings. Most of them are tied to resorts. But lots of golf offerings for sure in the destination.
Okay, great. And thank you. I just got the link. So I just posted to everyone for the page for the Chat and Chill Bar. Okay, you're welcome. No problem. Okay, Alana is asking, any idea how much the water taxi to Stocking Island is?
That one varies by service, but the last time I checked, it was between $15 to $20 per person.
Okay, did you hear that, Alana? You're okay with that? Perfect. Okay, I'm just checking in on Facebook. A lot of people are saying amazing. Alana said thank you. How great this is. And I mean, lots of amazing comments. We're going to send you guys all the comments because it's just so great for you to read them and how much everyone wants to be or already is a specialist, which I think is super important. And you said it, Kenya, this gives you preference to FAMs and getting that inside information. And you're going to learn these little nuggets that we don't know about, right? So I totally appreciate that. All right, well, I think we have answered all the questions. Shelly just said this would be a dream destination. Ah, Shelly, I love it. Well done, you guys. Well done. Well, and don't forget, if you guys get an email from either Kenya or Quinn in a couple of days, open it up because it's really great news. You're going to get a little bit of the Bahamas with you for sure. Some amazing swag and memorabilia for sure. So thank you both so much for your time today. You really put together a really comprehensive update. And I know everyone here, all our spoiled agents across Canada, coast to coast, loved it. And we appreciate you all joining us, whether it was over your coffee break or your lunch, depending where you are in Canada, for sure. Quinn, Kenya, you guys are fantastic. Thank you so much.